Well, the bear was a little too late because garbage day was yesterday. Unless there was something in it. Yeah, clawed it up pretty good. Put some holes in her. I don't know if those are teeth or... Yeah. So, might have a mess to clean up in the backyard somewhere. Hey. Silly dog, you're digging a den down there, aren't you? What are you doing? He's gonna live under there or what? Hey. Here we are on a beautiful Thursday day, working on a little K621E. The ring gear went bad. So, there you go. Gonna be changing that soon. So, of course, you gotta take your fan out, your shrouds, and take that thing off. Check your rubbers, of course, make sure it's all good. It's all good. Side panel, I'll lift that up. That. Then we started slowly getting in here. You got electrical panel sitting here. You go in, drive shaft, you move that over to the side. Then you clean out whatever debris you can find. Not that you can see the back of the engine really well, but yeah. So it's a little bit of digging. I mean, it's all right if you're a smaller guy. Really difficult getting that out of there because you're going to kind of have to roll it and be careful, very, very careful with the fuel line. Make sure you don't break it, and you roll it out. That's the only way to really do it, unless you want to blow out a shoulder or something. Other than that, just poking around in here. This thing is broken, so I kind of just put that back on there for now. Just, you know, inspecting things, right? So that's broken. Yeah, ignore the John Deere filter on a case. Look down there. Got a couple of loose bolts on the oil pan there, which is interesting. Yeah, a couple little things here and there. Like I said, this is what you do when you inspect things. Now, this has been done before by somebody else. So I was just going through whatever he was doing, checking out how he was doing things. But you know what? If you guys are going to eliminate these P-clips, which, well, if you know me, I'm not a fan of them anyways, at least remove them instead of having them bouncing all over the place in here. Like, really? And then use a zip tie or something to zip tie everything back together properly. Because, yeah, that's kind of ridiculous. I hate when people do that. But, yeah, so that's the next job. I'm going to hammer off that ring gear and put the new one on. How you put the new one on is you basically get it set up, ready to go. Then you start heating it up with a torch. Sometimes you get lucky and they pop in, but I'm pretty sure you're going to have to heat this up with a torch. And just hammer down. And yeah, that should be good. Oh yeah, you just gotta love when the last guy over tightened the frickin' bolts. Look at that. Yay, yay, yay. Well, today I almost want to see how bad this cab really is. So we're going to take the seat out, we're going to take the floor carpet out, and start digging. Get the fuel tank out possibly. She's starting to smell bad now, so. But yeah, should be interesting to see how bad the cab really is. I got a funny feeling though, we'll see how far we get. But I got a funny feeling I'm gonna have to rebuild some of that up there. You know, if I decide to change the windshield, that is. We'll see. Yeah, so let's get to snapping some bolts, shall we? Well, it ain't great, but what do you expect? Let's take a look at down here Memory Road here. He's even got putty on the inside of the truck. Built up pretty good here. Got a chunk here. That's coming out. Not so good. Guess he was using dimes, nickel and diming this thing together, so using that as a backing plate to weld on. Yeah, back here is okay. I thought for sure this would be blown out a lot more, but it's not bad. Over here we got, let's go all in here. Aftermarket floorboard from who knows when, or who knows where. Most likely from Reg back in early 2000s, I guess. So it's kind of put in there, not the best. I mean, a big gap right there. Just kind of laid in. I don't know if it's sealed underneath or not, but whatever. Take a tour. I don't know. I have no idea how this is kind of holding together the way it is, but sure, it's pretty solid considering there's holes right through. She's coming apart right here now. She looks even worse from underneath. So, look at this though. My goodness. At least that's all flat metal. And yeah, he screwed the carpet down like crazy. Yeah, not like those screws are ever going to come out. Which is no big deal. Grind those off after. But the issue now is underneath it's looking really bad. Yeah, there's another hole here. So I think it's gonna be a whole floor to make this good, because she's pretty gone. Now I'd have to dig and dig and dig. So I guess we're gonna price out, and you know, a lot of people want to see this done anyways, because not too many people are doing it. Oh, jeez, I'm getting too old for this. So not too many people are doing it. Unlike the 67 in the backyard, this one's pretty bad. The 67 you can kind of cobble it together. It's not that bad. But this one is pretty underneath. It's rough. So I think we're gonna do a whole floor on this guy. It's gonna cost a pretty penny, but whatever. At least it'll be done right, correct, not just kind of smacked together. And I think it comes up to here, about 100%. So yeah, future build right there. Of course then, not that it matters, I already got those parts anyways, because in order to make this into a square body, I'm gonna have to kind of monkey back here anyways. So I mean, this might be a good thing. It just means that I have to re-engineer the back a little bit, which is not a big deal. With new metal, it's not a big deal. So there you go. Reg, I need more stuff. Now I know what some of you are thinking right now is, well, why not just go put instead of 72, 67, 72, why not just go with a square body floor, full floor? Would it work? Yes and no. Let me show you. Now, the square body, you're going to run into a situation where this is longer. This is actually a little bit bigger of a truck, a little bit bigger of a cab. So you're going to run into issues there. Not so much with the mounting, but everything else. So you're going to have to cut this all back. Plus, this is all different here. right, on both ends. So all this would have to be replaced and cut back, as well as this here. The hump here would have to be brought back. Now this is a 4x4, so it's got the bigger hump, whatever. The short of the story is that it will not really work. Now back here, this is where it's going to get interesting, because this is where it gets raised. All you got is a big channel right here that covers up all that stuff in behind here, and then it just gets boxed in underneath, like right here. So technically, instead of having your cab mount down here, it's up here. So you're just going to have to rebuild that, which is fine. That's what I got. That's what I'm going to use. Now with the new floor, of course I'm going to have to slice it and dice it to make that work, which is not a big deal. So I'm not going to use, see right here, you can already see the difference. It's all kind of really different. And you can actually see the size difference between here and here, or even here and here. This is a bit of a smaller cab. So, I mean, is it workable? Yeah. I mean, it would be a lot more work to do it that way. Oh, definitely. But that's what I'm saying. If I go and I just do it the other way, where I throw the new cab floor on and convert it over to this style, it'll be a lot less work. Especially getting that channel in there and all that. That'll be a lot less work to do. Especially with new metal, you're not going to worry about it too much. And this thing, I gotta say, is smelling a lot better, because the window is fully out of it now. But yeah, this is smelling a lot better, and it's actually smelling like I might actually want to start working on it a little bit soon and start cleaning all this out, get this interior gutted, and yeah, start making it look like something at least. Yeah. Then I could put this up on Marketplace and get rid of it. That'd be nice. Well, today's little project, we're going to attempt to pull the dents out of here. You know, fix this up a little bit better, maybe dolly that out a little bit more, just to get this stuff out. You know, she's a little folded there. She's really folded in there, right up against the thing. Still got a little rust repair to do in here, but it's not that big of a deal. I just want to see how much I got to do here first. A little bit of repair to do there too, a little welding. Just fine, or whatever. But yeah, we're going to try straightening this. Of course, I'm going to use one of these. Hooks it in there. And of course, you're going to need something solid to jack on. I think that'll do. So what we're going to try doing is we're going to try making that very close to what it's supposed to look like. That's what we're going to do somewhat, hopefully, today. Okay, we're all pretty much set up here, ready to go. Some unconventional ways of doing things, I'm sure, but whatever. Not like I have anything to actually do proper pulling with, so we use what we use around here. No, you don't want to set up. Yeah, let's see if we can put you in here. No, that won't work either. Oh, I'll just hold you. I'll just hold you in my arms. Budweiser's like, well, why don't you just use your tripod? Well, I don't know. I should use it more often. That's coming out okay. Let's take a look. We got that much more to go. How's it looking over here? A little better. Not doing too much damage on the other end. Good. Not that matters. Not that that matters. Nobody ever looks there anyway. Oh yeah. Okay, so now that that's popped out, I'm gonna get in here with a pry bar and see if it can't pop that dent out. Ugh. I'll walk over here. That might do. We shall see. She already popped a bunch here. That's pretty good. Yeah. Hell yeah. Oh yeah. Let's get further in. Yeah, not too shabby. What I'm gonna do now is I'll pull on this end here. Alright, babe, I'll be right back. Slid it over a little bit more. Grab my favorite body hammer. Just go in here. Rubberized coating. Maybe we'll give it just a little more yank. But basically you want to kind of knock some of this straight. Not that it wants to. She's tough. Old metal, right? A little more. That's the way it's done, man. Just little by little. Bit by bit. She's almost there. Probably gonna have to grab it actually right here. And pull from here. See if I can't get that accentuated out a little more. And then that might be able, then I'll be able to kind of pound on this a little bit better. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. Alright, moved it up a little. Get some tension on her. Yeah, she's coming. Just a little bit more. Get the wire out of the way. Slightly easier to do when you're not holding the camera, but it's coming along. Let's compare. Whew. Just a little bit more. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, it's looking better already. Oh, This stuff here I'm going to have to do from the inside anyway. That came out. It's kind of popped. Just going to work on this crease. Yeah, that's a big dent right there. It's supposed to be bubbled out. This one's got a bit of a crease in it too, but as you can see, I'm doing some repair. I got a piece inside the shop already. I'm going to try working on this too while I'm at it. Straighten at least some of this out. You can see at one time the bumper got into there. Man, it's tough metal. If I can't get that out of there, I'll just leave it. But yeah. It's looking good already. Well, that's not turning out too bad, actually. Pushed most of it out this way. So I'm a little further out right here, which is not a big deal. I can fold that back in after. But I got most of that out. Got a good chunk of that out. Got that dent out here. And the spare tire holder there was pushed all the way in. That's all the way out now. But it doesn't matter, that's all rusty, so it's probably going to get replaced anyways. Of course, I used some of my favorite tools and a chunk of hardwood. I was going to try using a jack, but it doesn't fit anything anywhere. So yeah, between that, oh yeah, and the pry bar too. The pry bar, I was working it just like they do with paintless dent removal there, just kind of push it out. So I got that going on. So now it looks like I got a little bit of rust repair to do here and there. It's not a big deal. A whole bunch of crap in here too, so I'm gonna take the blowgun, blow it all out after. Got a lot of this out too. Just can't quite get in there yet. I'm gonna have to probably make a little piece of tool or something so I can get in here and just kind of pop that out a little bit more. Like it's dented in there, but whatever. I'll work on this a little bit more, push that out. Then I can start working that and push that in and get it smooth again somewhat. Yeah, and like I said, this here I can knock that back out. I'll do that after. Just kind of round that off. Put the 2x4 in here somewhere, and that way I can protect that from going all the way back in again. So yeah, it's not bad for a rookie. Well, I had to change direction here just so slightly because I want to pull it out this way instead of out that way. I want it out this way. So there you go. Just to get that tension out of there, I have to come out this way and start hammering from behind and then straightening out the bottom as much as possible. It's looking a lot better. I mean, it's still kind of right on the bottom here. It's still kind of screwed up. I'll see what I can do to work that out a little bit more. But the thing is, when I was doing that, I was actually pushing it all the way out too much. Now, hopefully with the tension I took out in the behind, it'll allow me to now push that out, round that out more with the pry bar and just kind of working it, right? Push. And that's starting to come out a little bit better now. I got a little bit of a crease right here. That's not a big deal. Other than that, starting to look good. Yeah, a little bit more. Like it never happened. I even dollied up by the right there. I think it turned out pretty good. Let's see. Now just getting back to this fender a little bit. Knocked the other dent out. I'm kind of wondering Because this one has the holes, but the brand new fender over there does not. And that's for these emblems. But I don't know if I want to put these on or leave them off. Kinda don't know. I don't know. What do you guys think? Go with or without? Oh man, this cat's really wanting so much lately. I mean, I don't know. I guess I'll give you some more attention. There you go. More camera time. Yep. All right, well, let me know what you think in the comments.